Right. Hello, hello. Stop on some Sploon music, because this game I'm gonna play is very color-oriented. So why not play some Sploon music? Right, so there's a story behind this one, and why I'm playing this game. It's because this morning, this was not planned, I got an email from the developer of this game that I'm gonna play. It's called Mixit Reloaded. Who I guess came across my YouTube channel and was like, hey, you know, why not play our game? They sent me a code, the Steam code for this game. Now, I've done a bit of research. It's a developer team from Costa Rica, it looks like. And it's like it was originally a Game Jam game that like reached the finals. And then they made it into a full game. Sorry. It became a full game. And it's like an educational game, it seems, about like the color spectrum and like the wavelengths of colors. I don't know. I thought it actually looked interesting. I'm not getting paid to play this. Just putting that out there. I don't know, it seems like a cool game. The game developers gave me a free code, gave me a few free codes for this game. I don't know. We'll see what it's like. Maybe it's garbage, but I think it looks cool, so let's get it up and going. And you know, a free game. Grab a controller and kick back. Hopefully this works. Yeah, like no one has played this game. I could barely find any information on the internet about this game. Right, let's get this up and going. Game capture, will that work? Yes, actually, that's surprising. T3 Ampo? I don't know how you're supposed to say that. It's probably like a Spanish word. They speak Spanish in Costa Rica, right? Oh god, okay. Is that loud? I think that sounds okay. Yeah, I have no idea what this game is. Maybe I'll learn something. It's like an educational game, it looks like. And it's like an arcade shoot 'em up sort of deal. Right. So let's do the tutorial, I guess. Welcome, Astropilot. Here are some critical information before you board the shuttle. Each mission will teach you different skills. You must complete the mission to unlock the next one. Move up and down to navigate the shuttle across the universe. Select your controls to change the shuttle's color. Select your controls. Keyboard, mouse, and on-screen buttons. Okay. Hi, yeah, interesting story behind this. It's not too loud, right? Okay, yeah. It's loud for me. So, like, the game devs emailed me this morning and was like, they came across my channel and was like, hey, we see you like games, here's our game, and they sent me a code to play this. I have no idea what it is. I'm not getting paid to play it. I'm just like, alright, I'll promote this game. It looks decent. It looks interesting. I don't know, this wasn't planned at all. It's called Mix It Up. Music's a bit loud, okay. Let me turn that down a smidge. It's called, what's it called? Mix It Up Reloaded. Made in Costa Rica. By a team of people. Oh, there's worlds? Okay. Let's see. I'm getting into the big league. I don't know how they came across me, if I'm being honest. But hey, it's exciting, I guess, for me. Oh, they think I should play this game? I'll play the game. Welcome, Astropilot. I am Mix, your mission interface expert. Are you ready to launch? Here are some critical information before your mission. And like, the team seem genuinely proud of this and passionate. They have a YouTube channel. I don't understand any of it because it's in Spanish. But they seem cool. Here is some critical information before your mission. Humans see visible light. Okay, hopefully it's not a baby game. As the colors, I mean, free game, yeah, exactly. In fact, hold on. I can do this. Hold on. Here you go. Here's the code if you want to play it. I got a few codes. Humans see visible light as the colors of the rainbow, which are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. Different colors have different energy levels. Oh, okay. Is that how this works? We have like tiers that are like powers and are colors. Yeah, it's like an educational game about like the colors and refraction and stuff like that, I guess. Following the visible spectrum, red is the lowest energy, violet is the highest energy. It's called Mix Mission Interface Expert. Very clever. Following the visible spectrum, red is the lowest energy, violet is the highest. The higher the energy, the higher the frequency and shorter wavelength. I'm sure this will make sense to me as I play. I might learn something from playing this. Okay. You see, it's like refraction. When you get the cool prism and it reflects lights as a rainbow. Mission objective, collect photons to charge the electromagnetic spectrum bar. Remember, photons will increase the energy level of the shuttle. What's the goal? Ooh, I like the controls. And I can shoot. Okay, so these things... We think you should play this game about basic science since we watched your content and you're really... Probably. They're doing me a favor. Okay, so these are like... These asteroids are only visible within my beam. Because they are red. Photons. Can I break them? I can. Astro champ. I'm a champ. I'm a superstar! Hell yeah! Whoa! Spirit bomb beam. And I've got a cute little guy in the top left. That's me. Oh, this is delightfully easy. I'm learning science. Science was never my— Oh, I'm yellow! I'm Tails! Okay. I level up my color. Did I win? Okay. This might be a really short game. It controls, like, really well, actually. This feels really good to control. Are they red, or are they just appearing red because the light offer— Oh my god. That's true. Uh-oh. I took a hit. Seems to be the latter. Maybe. I'm sure there's very deep lore in this game. Ow. I want to get the photons. Oh. That clears the screen. So that there's a different character for each... Oh! There's a different character for each color, and now I'm like fast. Mixamum. Okay, this is alright. They do a good job of making me want to pick up the photons. They're very shiny. This is the only game that they have made so far. And I don't know, it seems to be alright. Ooh. Oh, I like this dude. Green. If in the future I get any more devs for some reason emailing me to play their game, I don't know, it depends. It depends on how cool the game looks to me. You know, with this being the first time it's happened, I'm like, ooh! And because I genuinely thought the game looked cool. This orange character, it reminds me of something. Like, something from something else. It's kind of like that fairy cat thing from Dust and Elysian Tale. Oh! I'm Splatoon! It looks kind of squiddish. But what are we trying to do? I don't know. Just reach the end. And I'm hoping there's more obstacles besides just these rocks. But I think my range of vision for these things is lower now because I'm blue. And if I just collect enough photons, I just clear the screen. I like purple. Purple, or I guess violet. You might be thinking of the little cat critter from the witch hat, but I forgot what they're from. I'm gonna have to see a picture. I don't remember. Cute cat. My favorite part of the game. Oh, congratulations! You've won! Well done. In this space adventure, we learned the following. Oh no, is this Babby game? Humans see visible light as the colors of the rainbow. Such we have established. An object that does not emit light can be if I finish this game quick enough, I'll just like play Isaac or something. An object that does not emit light can be seen when the light reflected from its surface enters the eyes. Sure, we learned that. What I learned is I like to shoot and move to the right. Are you ready for the next level? Let's go. Okay. Is there boss fights? There's 4 worlds and 3 levels, and there's 12 levels. Yeah, I might finish this really quickly. But hey. It's like a student game, I think. Here is some critical information before your mission. Some objects reflect light only in certain wavelengths. Okay, so we're going to expand on the gameplay. This is what makes an object appear a certain color. If the wavelength is not available, the object would appear obscure and invisible. If the wavelength is not available... Okay. I keep thinking the dialogue will change. Nico from Wancha... Oh! Yes, that's probably it. Yes. That's definitely it. It's just a different color. Thank you. That's like... it was bothering me and now I know what I'm thinking of. I've not played it, but I know of that character. From a series called Indie Cross, which is really cool on YouTube. My free game doesn't... I'm not complaining, I'm just like stating. And you know, there should be like an infinite mode, like a score chase mode, if there already isn't. Avoid asteroid fields. Asteroids reflect only one color. Change your shuttle's color accordingly. How do I know what color to use? And how do I change? What button do I press? Okay, I can't change yet. And this red one looks like a character from, I don't know, Hell of a Boss, or Has Been Hotel. Okay, Did I miss something? Let's play that level again. Is it just teaching me that I cannot break these, they are reflective, because I'm not the right color? Is that what this is teaching me? Okay. Okay, I have access to all the colors now, and I can switch between them. How do I know what color to use? I can only see them if I'm red. So I'm just gonna stay in red. Superstar. Okay, no, there is a visual indicator, I think. It's telling me to be purple here. Okay, is that little, like, line that goes across the screen? Interesting. Ow, never mind. I can't... I'm scared. This has become eerie. Okay, now it's telling me to be green. Gotcha. I've got to look at the screen and see the colors. I guess if you're colorblind, you can't really play this. There doesn't seem to be a colorblind mode. Still green. What color is that? Yellow, I guess. Maybe I'm colorblind. Yeah, but I can't break them still. I can only see them. You lose if you bump into them. I think you're switching so you can avoid them successfully. Yeah, I've got 3 hit points. Uh-oh. And I guess if I lose all my hit points, I explode in a fiery explosion and die gruesomely. I don't know what color that's supposed to be telling me to be. No, it's still blue. Can't dodge something you can't see, yeah. Okay, one criticism I have is it's a little hard to know what color you're supposed to be. There's very little indication. I can imagine this can get hard. But you know, they called it an edu-casual game. And they want teachers and parents to use this game to teach children about, like light reflection and shit. What color? Contrast setting? I don't think there's any settings. I didn't see any settings on the main menu. What color? What color? Well, I guess if I just follow the path... No. Superstar. Yellow? I didn't see a single setting in the main menu. It's just credits, tutorial, and play. Blue? Green. Cool. I'm just guessing. You know, it's like... get blue. Some other obstacles would have been nice too. It's gotta be a boss fight. And colorblind accessibility would be nice, but I might fuck with the intent in the game. Yeah, that's the problem with like educational game like this. I don't know what color I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna be completely real. Purple. I have one hit left. Like it's very hard to see these lines and what color you're supposed to be. Oh, congratulations, you've won. Some objects like the sun or a flashlight emit light. We're learning something new every day. The sun is bright. The colors that humans see when observing an object depends on the color of the available light sources and the properties of the object's surface. Are you ready for the next level? Alright. Boss fight, please. My cursor is broken. Okay. I don't know what SL means. Oh, language. Without knowing what language is next, okay? Yeah, there is audio overlap too. It's a cool idea though. The enemy ship! Gets very loud, yeah. For me as well. I might turn the game down just a little bit more. Just a smidge. Okay. Enemy ship! Enemies! There's an intruder ship nearby. We need to push it away. We need to push it away to finish our mission. We have identified its weakness. This is what you need to know. To push the intruder ship away, we need to shine a light that is different from the color that it has. This is what you... Okay. So if it's blue, just don't be blue. Or is it opposites on the color spectrum? Is it only the opposites? It's a little confusing. Before you go, be careful with the intruder ship. It will try to overload your ship by emitting beams of light. Okay, we're in Mars. I did ask for a boss fight, and I've got one. Looks like you're in a tough spot, but don't worry, you can try again with hit points by answering a question correctly. It feels meant to critique, especially having my own stuff, it's constructive criticism. Like, yeah, it's what they're asking for. Like, no, the game is a cool idea, and the stuff that I like. Okay, I need to get a question right. Okay. Oh no, if I get these wrong, I'm gonna be embarrassed. I'm sorry, that is incredibly unfair. Yeah. Just comes right out the gate swinging. Like, being critical of something, if it's constructive, you know, it's like they want to learn from this. I mean, I'm not a critic. Is that it? High school physics quiz. You know, I'm not a critic. I'm not a game designer. I'm just a dude on the internet. You know, I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. Are we fighting still? What's the opposite of green? Okay, I get the idea here, I think. I just need to know what colours to use. Blue is the opposite of that one. So what colour is he now? White? No, he's shooting yellow. Now he's green. Why does a pencil look bent in water? Well, it's obviously that one. A little anticlimactic, though. No, the controls are perfect, though. I love how it controls. It's really smooth. Purple. Orange is the opposite of purple. Uh-oh. It's like contrasting colours. I know a few of them's. Red? No, orange. He's still purple? No? Man, this is Touhou. I'm playing Touhou. Blue? I don't know. Am I hitting him? Congratulations, you've won. Opaque surfaces. Where did we learn this in this level? But fine. One thing I'm glad that's not in the game. In some of the trailers of this game that I saw that they've made, that they use that annoying TikTok female voice. I'm glad they got rid of that. I don't want that AI voice. Mirrors and other shiny surfaces reflect beams of light, causing the light to bounce off in a different direction. That is true. You've completed your space journey. You're an expert pilot in the behavior of light. You saved our universe. There's another world. My cursor is invisible here. That's a glitch. This is hard mode? Yay, I saved the universe, guys. By learning about light. To survive this sector, you must destroy incoming meteors using the opposite color of what they display. It's quite jarring. Use the color wheel to guide your responses. Only I have a color wheel now? Only complementary colors can break through. Also, literally what I was just saying. That's a good screenshot. This is also a glitch. Maybe this is unfinished. This red meteor is tough, but not to green. Use the green beam to break through. Is that's supposed to be a screenshot there? Yeah. This orange meteor can only be okay, it's complementary colors, so what we was just doing. Yeah, I get it. It's just learning which ones to use. Okay, but I can just see them now. I don't have to do that though. Okay, this is very fast. Like, I'm not... Even if I don't break a single one, I'll still be fine. Well, I guess in the bottom left, there is, like, a progress meter of how far in the level you are. Yeah, that's true. You don't know how it feels to play. But, it controls well. It's satisfying to shoot. It's just a little confusing. Okay, from that tutorial, it sounded like I had to break the rocks, but I don't. Like, I don't have to break these. I can just dodge them. It's more satisfying to dodge them than it is to break them. I retract my statement. Yeah, yeah. But I get what you mean, like, it does feel a little jarring at the end still. I actually like how when you shoot, there's a bit of recoil, like your ship... Uh-oh. Okay, I see. Sometimes I do have to break them. So what's the opposite of yellow? Blue? Purple? Green? No. Yellow? No, that is yellow. Time to answer a quiz. What pairs show the opposite colors? Green and red. Okay, I've not got one of them wrong yet. This is a long level. Shit, okay. Alright, no, that's decently challenging. But the game said I won after that last boss fight. So what's this then? You win again? You save the universe again? Its art style is good enough too. I like the character designs. They're pretty charming for what they are. The backgrounds are pretty. Damn it. Good use of colors, which, you know, for what this game is, makes sense. I don't get it, though. None of these colors seem to break it. Blue does nothing. Purple does nothing. I think the black rocks are the opaque objects. The black ones? Shit! Why do people use color wheel? To make colors brighter, to mix paint randomly, to find colors that match and contrast well. I took art for a bit. Because I had to. I'm dead. Black rocks? So these? Fuck. Yeah, when I did game design in college, you had to do at least like one lesson of art a week. Fuck! Oh wow, that I almost got past that. So like I've got a decent idea of what colors contrast well. This is a long level. I'm not an artist. I used to be alright at drawing, but then I learned 3D art and then I forgot how to draw. And I think it's cute that when you lose your final heart for the first time, you have to do like a little quiz based on what you've learned from this game, I guess. I don't know what to do in some of these situations. None of these beams are destroying any of these rocks, which is what I was told I'm supposed to do. But like, if they made a sequel to this and like fleshed out the concept a little bit more, I'd play it. I was so bad at the creative subject in high school, despite giving earnest effort, like showing up and trying over my breaks, that my art teacher did not did my work for me so I wouldn't be held back. Yeah, you know. Oh gosh. What was I gonna say? I forgot. For a lot of people, it's either you're good at like the technical stuff like the coding, and some people are just better at the art. It's very rare that people are good at both. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. People are good at what they're good at. And you know, I'll keep an eye on this studio and see what they make in the future. Oh? Oh? That's not the end of the level though, the progress bar wasn't full. Which begs the question why it's there. Okay, final level. Took me about 30 minutes. But you know, it's a small student game. I can't expect like AAA quality. For what this game is trying to do, it does it pretty fine. It just needs a little bit of ironing. Hey, it's better than anything that I could make. Fuck. That was my bad, I wasn't looking. Which pair shows opposite colors? Green and red. Okay, by that theory, I should be able to destroy these rocks, and I can't. I don't know if I'm stupid, or if the game is bugged. Damn it. So I'm just gonna try and dodge them, there's no point in shooting. Even the big beam doesn't do anything. And you know, I'm gonna send them this VOD and be like, hey, I played your game. Maybe take my I don't know, take my dumb opinion. And I don't know, here you go. It's funny I'm using that I was so terrible, my teacher was like, oh, I'll just let you pass anyway. So you aren't here forever. That's a good teacher. Damn it. So this is just a bullet hell at this point. Yeah, that doesn't do a thing. You know, that's the school system being taught things that you're never really going to use. Or want to use. I couldn't see! Maybe I had some more questions as well. I have to cough, hold on. Okay. The big portrait of my character is a little obtrusive at times. I feel bad though, I feel like I'm just whinging and moaning about the game when I am having a degree of fun. It's not bad, it's not a bad game. The movement makes up for it, it feels really responsive. Ow. She was like 6'2" and we had a very weird dynamic where at first she thought I was just slacking off and didn't like me. Then she watched and took pity on me and we were cool. She was nice, that's good. It's always nice when the scary seeming teachers are actually really cool. At college, one of my professors, he really wanted me to play Monster Hunter Rise, I think, when that came out. He was a big Monster Hunter head, and he was like, oh, and you have to play this. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna buy a new Pokemon Snap, and he was upset. Opposite to blue is orange, yellow. Not quite, no! I'm an idiot! Oh yeah, like mechanically it's sound, technically it works. And when we all finished at college, we did like an award show. And he made the award most likely to play Monster Hunter Rise, and he gave it to me. Still haven't played it. He'll be ashamed to know. He was cool. All of my like college professors were really cool. And I guess in the UK, what we would call college, you would call high school. I think that's how it works. And like what we call secondary school, you would call middle school. I made friends with my history professor over a discussion about Persona 4. Hey, that's awesome! Damn it. Opposite to red. Green. I was gonna say blue. Oh, there we go. Thread that needle. What they tell you your professors will be like versus what they're like, what their actual like is night and day. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're just, you know, I'm sure there are shit ones. Is there a boss fight at the end of this? Oh yes, 0-2. Is this? Am I winning? Can I be fucked to do this? Yeah, like, or when you get to college, your professor's gonna be really strict and mean. Then they're like, hey, Owen, you should play Monster Hunter. It's like, what? Ow. So yeah, I'll probably just put on some Isaac after this. Do a couple Isaac runs. The shits and gigs. If I'm being honest, if I was like a young kid learning about like the wavelengths of light and shit, this game would have done the job to teach me, I think. Games as a form of education is underrated. I think you're right for the US, but the other English-speaking countries like Canada and Australia basically just pick and choose between the British and American English. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's confusing. That's true. I guess I just assumed Canada was the same as the US. Lamau. No, but you get that a lot. Same with spellings. Yeah, I know you use you in colour and other words. Because you're correct. Opposites, green and red. Green and red. Oh, Canada, I bet it's so cold! Yeah, just to get to the shop, you gotta fight 50 polar bears. When you move out your igloo. Oh, I won. That's Mix It, everyone. Okay, let's get to the credits. I put those there because you do. Okay. Oh, it's not even like proper credits. Oh my god. Okay, let's read all of this then. 3D art. There's 3D stuff in this game. I thought it was all 2D. Character designs. Yeah, he's a good character designer. I like his designs. The music's fine. Testing, arcade design. There should be an infinite mode. That's one thing I think they should have added in this game. Is an infinite mode. They said it's an arcade-like, but it's really not. And yeah, it's called Mix It Reloaded because it was a Game Jam game that I guess they made into a full game. To our collaborators in the early stages of Mix It. Pretty cool. Space senseis? What, like people that taught them about space? That's cool. Game Jam. Support. Legends of Learning. Schools? Ooh. I mean, but most people lean towards British English if I had to guess because the current dislike for the US is greater than for the UK. That would be a great reason. Oh, we hate the UK, so let's just... sorry, we hate the US, let's just use the UK version to piss them off. And every Astro pilot in the universe who supported this space adventure. That's me! Because I played it. Musical superstars. Peanut Butter Project, hell yeah. That's one hell of a project. A message for the creators of this universe. Dear Astro Pilot, you've made it to the edge of this galaxy, and maybe, just maybe, a little beyond. To infinity and beyond? Before we part ways for now, let me share something personal, something true. This universe was crafted by a small team of young dreamers from Lemon, I don't know, on the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica. They grew up under skies full of stars, believing in impossible things, and somehow, against every odd, they made this journey real. For you. Here are a few things they wanted you to know. This adventure was made for the curious ones, the ones who still wonder. The mission was guided by mentors across space and time from Costa Rica, Brazil, Mexico, Portugal, North Macedonia, the USA, and more. A constellation of kindred spirits helped shape it. The creators believe that imagination moves faster than light, and that I like this, and that learning, when it's filled with joy and mystery, I was gonna say misery, can change everything. Filled with joy and misery. They believe in the magic of questions and the power of your answers. They believe in you. Mix It Reloaded was never just a game, it was a message in a bottle launched into the stars, hoping someone like you would find it, and you did. So this is not the end. Somewhere, new levels are loading, new worlds are calling. And when you're ready, we'll meet again, Astropilot, follow the stars. That's cute! I like that. That's cute credits. Okay. Overall opinion of this game. I like the idea, I like what it stands for, and that it's educational. And, there's potential here. The levels needed more. There needs to be an infinite mode. That would be ideal. And, you know, it's a free game, I can't complain. It's made by a small team. So, like, for what they had to work with, they did great. I like the character designs, I like how it controls. And, you know, with a little bit of work, this could become something fun. The textbooks of travel guides or whatever will tell you one thing or another about what people use. I'll tell you the truth in that no one cares. I don't know what it's like in the UK if someone uses American terms for stuff, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, because as long as you get the point across of what you're saying. But I don't know, like over here, if I said candy, some people would be like, what do you mean candy? You're in Britain, mate. You're in Britain. And I'm like, I don't know, I think candies is a better term than sweets. Okay, TLDR, game is, it's good, it's mechanically sound, it's got good aspects to it, it's just that it's a little short. Why am I going on about this? No, it's fine, go off, go off. So yeah, that's Mix It. Cool game, good job everyone, yeah. I'm gonna play Isaac now, that's really rude. That sounded really rude. But you know, no, well done. Thanks for the free game. Not all candy is sweet. There's that too, there's like sour candy. Yeah, I guess calling them sweets is a little... If it's not sweet, why is it called sweets? Okay. Let's get Isaac going. Like sour candy, the best ones. That is a hot take. I disagree, you're wrong. No, let's change this to Isaac and just do like a run or two. Game manager. She binding on my Isaac till I rebirth. Till I repent. And change it to Isaac.